I am a very short-tempered person. But the thing is, I have this very, happy, smiling front. So you will never know when I was angry. But as an actor, I should not be judging anybody because we are playing certain characters, be it a psychopath or the most sane person. I am playing those people who actually exist or probably representing them. So if I start telling, okay, this is right, this is wrong, then I will not be playing so many characters that I could probably go there, go out and play. There's a line, we act, we come back, and this is our personal space.
Hi, this is Srishti Kulkarni and you're watching Indulge podcast. Welcome, and today we have with us the South actress Chaithra J Achar sitting here dressed up all beautifully, whom we have managed to pull specially for the shoot happening at the Ritz-Carlton. And welcome, Chaithra.
Thank you so much, Srishti. That was quite an introduction, and I'm happy to be here and to be talking to you today.
The pleasure is all mine. But yeah, we've pulled you out from a very busy schedule. So why don't you tell me and our readers what you've been working on?
I recently finished shooting for 2 Tamil films, which one is with Siddharth called 3 BHK, directed by Sri Ganesh, and the other one is My Lord with Sasikumar sir, directed by Rajamurugan sir. So it was quite a journey because I had no idea. Not even a word of Tamil I knew before I started, but now I can safely say I can understand Tamil little better. So yeah, I just finished that, and I'm currently shooting for a Kannada film called Uttarakanda starring Shivraj Kumar sir, Dolly Dhananjay and a lot of other South actors, and another film called Marnami, which means Dasara. We are almost done shooting, so it's a Bangalore based love story. So
That's a massive combo of projects in all different languages. Right. So do tell us, from Kannada to Tamil and making your grand debut and with so many superstars. So what's your journey been like? When did you find that actress within you?
I've always loved being a performer or an actor. Even as a child, I was out there performing in front of people. If my mother asked me to sing, I would never be that girl where I'd be like, I don't want to sing or I don't want to dance. I would be so happy to just perform in front of my relatives. So that was me as a child. And as I grew up also, I think back in college, I loved performing. There was this hobby theatre group that we were part of, and I used to participate in all those competitions and just plays and one acts and all of that, and I used to win something or the other every year. But I don't know if that was coincidence or anything of that sort, but those were the things that gave me confidence to take it up as a profession, and that's how it happened. And right after college, I attended one of these auditions. That was my first film called Mahira. I was some 47th girl for the role. Oh, wow. And I auditioned, and then after like some 2-3 days, the director said I was selected, and that's how my journey started. And after that, everything has been word of mouth, and here I am talking to you for Indulge.
Besides theatre, which we know you're very good at, what are your other talents? Because I do know that you sing, and you sing very well for that matter.
Thank you. Yeah, singing is something that I've always loved. My mother, she thought I would become a singer. Actor was something that was never in her radar. She thought, where is this coming from? None of my family people have this gene. Where did you get that from? But singing is something that I really enjoy. Even if I've been, given this opportunity where I sang for a couple of films, but otherwise also I just like to sit and hum. So that's singing for me basically. So that, and now I am kind of interested in photography and writing, so I'm exploring that part also, but it's not like full-fledged, but it's just there in back it was there in back of my head, but now I'm kind of okay, I should sit and write something, or I should just if I see something very aesthetic, so I just start capturing it. In fact I do have a photography page where I just kept it to myself, where I capture things and post. So that is something that I am kind of pursuing. Let's see where that goes, but these are the things that I love to do.
Would you like to, sing something?
Oh, I would love to. So basically, I'm trained in Carnatic classical, but I love Bhavagite and Kannada folk songs. But I can sing because folk song is my favorite, so I would love to sing a folk song
Definitely,
for you
a
guys.
folk song works very well.
This is one of the title tracks of a daily soap from Kannada. It was called Moodalamane. ದಡಗಾಳು ಎರಡಾಗೆ ಒಡಿಲೊಂದು ತುಂಗೆಗೆ ಸಮವಿರಲೆ ಎರಡೂ ಕಡೆ ಸಮವಿರಲೆ ಎರಡೂ ಕಡೆ ನಿನ ಕಣ್ಣು ಸಮವಿರಲೆ ಎರಡೂ ಕಡೆ ಕ್ಯಾದಿಗಿ ನಗೆಯವಳು ನೀರಿಗೆ ಬಂದಾಗ ನಗೆ ಬಾಡದಿರಲೆ ತಾಯೇ ಅವಳ ನಗೆ ಬಾಡದಿರಲೆ ತಾಯೇ ದಾಯವಿರಲೆ ಕೈ ಮುಗಿವೆ ತಾಯಿ ತುಂಗವ್ವಗೆ ತಾಯಿ ತುಂಗವ್ವಗೆ ಕೈಯ ಮುಗಿಯುವೆ ನಾ ಕೈಯ ಮುಗಿಯುವೆ. Do you like it?
To that song, we need to Mugi Kai to you.
Thank you. I just love this song. So yeah, one of
And
my
you
favorites.
sang it very well.
Thank you.
So now we cannot ignore the fact that you're sitting here all looking stunning.
Yes.
So beyond films where you're always, in costume with makeup, but behind the camera, what is Chaithra like? What fashion sense does she like? Or, what does she do simply from day to day?
This is my alter ego. Otherwise, I am just in my shorts and loose t-shirt, oil my hair, put nothing to my face and, just sit at home. Go nowhere. If I'm not working, I'm such a homebody. I would not leave my couch. I would just keep watching films. But I love working out. So every day my day starts, with me going to the gym. Only after that my day, it's like me brushing my teeth. It happens and after that my day starts. So that is something I always do. But otherwise, I am not a social animal. As much as an extrovert, I come up, as I come across, I am completely opposite when when I reach home. I become this introvert where I do not want to meet people because most of the time you're outside meeting people and doing so many things, and I'm energetic all the time. My energy, I save it, I spend it, I come back home with zero energy and I'm like, now I have to recharge for the next show. It's like that. So behind the camera, I'm this person. But I think how I appear and how I talk or how my energy exists, I think it's still the same. But otherwise, it's just me. There's no fashion sense whatsoever. Now there are stylists who tell me, okay, you have to wear this. Otherwise, I'm just a kurta. If I have to just go outside, I'll just wear one kurta, one big bindi, and that's it. That's my style.
Glad. You also, happen to mention that you're the homebody and not someone who really likes to venture out. But when you do venture out, what are the kind of places you visit? Especially, being in Bangalore, which is like a hub to do so many things.
Right. Most of the time, I think I do visit temples. There's such lovely temples in and around Bangalore. So that is one thing that I do. Otherwise, I think cafes. Maybe the in and around. I stay in Sakar Nagar, so cafes around that place is something that I do. And all those are points. One being CTR, another one is Vidyarthi Bhavan. I really love it. So that is one thing I do. I'm not a foodie, but if I have to, these are the probably places that I would go to. Otherwise, I don't think I explore much. Like I said, I would just prefer staying at home. So yeah.
Okay. Let's come back to films now. When you started out, you were picked from an audition where you were the 47th girl auditioning for that film. Do you think that, the way you pick your roles or the way you pick the scripts or the way you want to be portrayed, even as an actor, the choices that you make have changed? And do you think that your choices reflect on the public and, just how they would process even in daily life, because they say movie is still a representation of what we are humans as.
Right. I see when from the beginning, I think till date, I've just kept the same mantra where I choose characters. I do not judge them, or I will not get into the thing where, okay, is it giving a message to the public, not giving a message, am I being responsible? That is not my job, is what I feel personally, because an actor, for me, I think an actor should not feel all of that. My personal opinion, if you ask as as Chaithra, I will give you so many that I think is right or wrong. But as an actor, I should not be judging anybody, because we are playing certain characters, be it a psychopath or the most sane person. I am playing those people who actually exist, or probably representing them. So if I start telling, okay, this is right, this is wrong, then I will not be playing so many characters that I could probably go there, go out and play. So I am not here to give any. Yes, I mean, we have to be responsible, but I will not be in films which will idealize something. Definitely, that is a big no. But I will do characters where they are flawed, where the topic, there is that gray area. So I don't mind playing that that in a film. So I personally think it's not my responsibility as an actor to give away a message, but my job is to only go and act. And I think people are smart enough to decide what is right for them and wrong for them, and if they choose the latter, then they will have consequences. I'm sure they will all are aware of that. But I do not make I will never go and say, what, you have to follow this, or I'll be this good person only, or I will never touch this bad character. Nothing like that. So there's nothing. Just go, act, and come back, no matter what that is, a villain, whatever that is, for that matter.
And you think that it's important now that the audience start differentiating between your role on camera and you as a person off camera, because off late that's gotten merged into one.
Right.
And actors end up having so many repercussions.
Oh yeah.
For some things that they didn't even do or choose to do.
Yeah. So, see, that's the thing. That's a sad part, because there's no privacy for that.
For sure.
It's like now, let's say I have an Instagram profile or any other social media profile, and we do certain things to put ourselves out there. It's a part of a job. Let's say there's a photo shoot, or there's a different look that we've tried. Probably we're treating our profile like a portfolio, and probably a director who's never seen us a certain way probably sees something, and then that's how he ends up thinking, okay, this character I can write for her, or I've written something like this, and she looks like that, and he looks like that, so I can bring it on. So now when we've done something like that, and the society, it's they sit and they judge because of what they see for a few seconds, or some post or a picture, and it's sad that they actually come to such conclusions, but which they're not supposed to do, because we are, there's a line, we act, we come back, and this is our personal space. Like this, as much as they have a profile and they put themselves out there, this is our profile where we also have our personal space, and you can't judge us. Okay, just because I am a very happy person, the thing that I put out there is just all happy, does not mean I'm a happy person all the time. I have my ups and downs. I'll have my days where I am not this, the goodest of person that you've met, but you can't. The irony is, people end up, the characters that you play, they will tend to try to look at you the same through that lens and all of that. But somehow, like I would like to just go do my part, come back, and not be too much in front of people. That I believe in that. In generally, I don't want to do that, because I want them to see me as characters. This is what I want to do. So I want you to just come watch me as an actor, and keep watching me in different roles, and not try to compare, okay, this is Chaithra, this is her character, and this is what she's doing. So my personal space, I keep it very private, and everything that you see outside is what I decide you to see.
And not what they choose to see. Yes, definitely. And having talked about the media culture in the film industry, now let's talk about your roots, your heritage, and something that you hold on to very proudly, like visiting temples, for example, which we don't hear from a lot of people in today's generation doing, except for on temples or special occasions. So what keeps you going back to temples? What keeps you so tight to your heritage? And are there any other cultural things that you like pursuing on a day-to-day basis?
See, singing is something that like I said, I always do. So when I go to temples, that is one thing that where it's not performing for people or anything like that.
just sit there
It's so
and-
meditative. So I sit and I sing. So that I've always been that as a child also. So now I'm not religious, but I like the vibe that we get in temple in general. So even if I'm shooting outside, if not in Bangalore or if it's in Chennai or Hyderabad or different places, I would want to go to the local temples there because it tells so much about their culture or their their geography and all of that. No, so I like to go there, sit, meditate. Meditation is something that Raj, when I was shooting for Toby, I got introduced to, and I kind of have practiced on that, and now I can, like, earlier when I started, I was that person who's like, if you close your eyes you can hear everything else but meditate. I was that person, but now I can actually sit for a long time and meditate, and it's not about shutting all the noises, but to sit through those noises and still be able to concentrate. So I think I'm getting there. So I would like to thank Raj for it. So that is something that I've been practicing. So when I go to these temples, and even if I don't, even if I'm in my space, this is something that I am able to practice. So all these things, that is how probably if doing that is me following my culture or that the heritage part, then yes, that is something that I'm doing right now.
Second, lastly, what is one thing that people don't know about you but you really wish that they knew?
That I actually don't want them to know that about me. I am a very short-tempered person. But the thing is, I have this very, happy, smiling front. So you will never know when I was angry.
What projects can we see you next? Of course, you said there's 4 films coming, but what's the one that's very close that will hit theaters soon, or OTT platform soon, where your audience can see you?
I think the Tamil films that I've finished, I think they are aiming for a summer release. So both the films, 3 BHK and My Lord, will be coming back to back, is what I think. So the team is working on post-production stuff. So that is something I'm looking forward to. And I've signed a Tamil project, the next one, which is about to start. So that is one thing. And I've signed a Telugu film. So that is about which I can't speak right now, but the next time when we meet, I'm going to give more information about it.
Sure.
So there are these 2 projects, and Kannada, there are certain projects that I'm listening to, and I'm about to finalize one very interesting project. So let's see.
We're all excited to see what you're going to sign next.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for tuning in. That was Chaithra J Achar for you, and you're listening to Indulge Podcast.